So I've been waiting for this.
Sorry.
NFL legends give serious warning about Travis Kelce. There are so many lines that can be drawn that connect the dots representing both the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs. The most obvious is that they're the champions of the NFC and AFC respectively, and that they met in Super Bowl LVII, where the Chiefs emerged victorious and collected football's top prize, the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Okay, let's dig a little deeper. John and Jim Harbaugh battled one another in Super Bowl XLVIII as coaches. But this was the first time in NFL history that two brothers met on opposite sides as players. Jason Kelce is the game's best center and the anchor of Philly's mighty offensive line. But Travis Kelce is arguably the game's best tight end. Listen to these NFL legends. Shannon Sharpe. Travis Kelce is the NFL's best tight end. May not be too controversial of a take, especially coming from Kelce's 8th straight Pro Bowl nod and 2nd Super Bowl title. But those words carry more weight when a Hall of Fame NFL tight end is saying them. In a recent appearance on Kelce's podcast, Fox Sports' own Shannon Sharpe explained why he gives that honor to Kelce. Sharpe, who won 3 Super Bowl rings of his own as a tight end with the Denver Broncos and Baltimore Ravens, believes that Kelce's ability to perform in big games and key moments when everyone knows he'll be looked to is what sets the 33-year-old Kansas City Chiefs star apart. What we call him is big game, Sharpe said to Travis's brother, an all-pro Philadelphia Eagles center, Jason Kelce. The bigger the moment, the bigger he plays. Who do you think Patrick Mahomes is going to throw the ball to? He's going to throw it to Travis. They know that. 80,000 people know that. Patrick Mahomes knows that, and the defense knows that he's going to get the ball. And somehow he finds a way to come down with the football. When it's all said and done, I don't know how you make an argument that says Trav isn't the greatest tight end. When Jason reminded Sharpe that Sharpe had said earlier in the previous NFL season that Travis would be the greatest at his position if he had got a 2nd Super Bowl ring, which of course ended up happening, Sharpe stuck by his words. You look at his numbers, the 1,000-yard seasons, you look at his postseason resume, you combine those two, and I don't know how you say he isn't the best, Sharpe said. The Denver Broncos selected Shannon Sharpe out of Savannah State in the 7th round of the 1990 NFL Draft. He retired 14 seasons later as the all-time leader in catches, yards, and touchdowns by a tight end. Rob Gronkowski. Former New England Patriots and Tampa Bay Buccaneers star Rob Gronkowski retired twice, on both occasions as the greatest tight end in NFL history. But there's one player coming for the crown, and some people will argue he's already claimed it. And that man is Kansas City Chiefs tight end, Travis Kelce. He has played a massive role in the Chiefs reaching Super Bowl LVII and walking away with the trophy. He's arguably the toughest offensive player in the league to cover and game plan against, similar to what Gronkowski was for much of the 2010s. So, this has ignited the debate over which of these two tight ends is truly the best ever. I think they're great, Gronkowski told NBC Sports' Phil Perry. We're both number 87 as well. I love Travis. I know Travis. He's a lot of fun. He's got a great personality, and he's always loose. What's so amazing about his game is that he's so loose, but the comparisons are great. He's doing such a great job. I have so much respect for him. So, just to hear the comparisons all the time of everything that's being said, I think it's great for the game of football. I think it's great for the tight end position as well. It's a great story to be in. I would say he deserves it to be up there with the debate. I would say I deserve it to be up in the debate. And we talked about it, and we said we don't know who's better, but we like to let everyone else decide and debate it. And when asked who has had a better career, Rob didn't have answers, but at least he didn't mince words. I mean, he's been having a great career, Gronkowski said. It's very hard to debate that. It is a debate for sure. He's having a heck of a career. I respect his game like no other, but I'm not here to say whose career was at the top. I'll just let you guys do that. Christian Okoye. Talking to TMZ Sports earlier this year, Chiefs legend Christian Okoye said it won't be long before Travis Kelce claims the title of the greatest tight end of all time. Okoye showered the Kansas City star with praise just a couple of days before the Chiefs' AFC Championship game against the Bengals, saying he expects Patrick Mahomes' favorite target to have a big night against Cincy. Okoye said that Kelce is an incredible weapon who he views not only as the Chiefs' #1 receiver, but the greatest to ever do it at the TE position. I think he's going to end up being the best tight end in the league ever. If he keeps going the way he's going, it's going to be much better than the ones before him. It's just incredible, Okoye said. As for the guy throwing Kelce the balls, Okoye heaped compliments on Mahomes too, saying he believes there's really not much of a comparison there between the KC signal caller and Joe Burrow. Tony Gonzalez. Once again, Travis Kelce or George Kittle. No one is better suited to determine the best tight end in football than Tony Gonzalez because he's a Hall of Famer at that position with ties to both players. Gonzalez played 12 years for Kelce's team, the Kansas City Chiefs, and his position coach with the Chiefs was John Embry, who was Kittle's position coach with the 49ers. What a question, Gonzalez said. Comparison is a thief of joy. I just want to enjoy them both. After waxing philosophically, Gonzalez went on to say each has a playing style better suited to the scheme in which he currently plays. Here's the real answer. It depends on which offense. Do you want to go off-roading? Do you want to get in the truck, a Hemi, or do you want to go around the track in a Mercedes? You can do that with Kelce, Gonzalez said. But the tight ends have a lot in common beyond their gaudy stats, yards after catchability, and overall excellence at the position. Peyton Manning. Hall of Fame quarterback Peyton Manning had a hilarious message for Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce ahead of his March 4th Saturday Night Live show. Manning, who hosted the show in 2007 and has made a couple of other guest appearances, had some advice for Kelce before the superstar tight end took the stage. Manning posted a video of one of his past NSL skits along with a message to Kelce. Travis, good luck hosting Saturday Night Live, wrote Manning in the caption. I know you'll crush it. One piece of advice, don't peg kids in the face with a football. You're a tight end. You should stiff arm and run them over instead. From the Super Bowl, we already knew that Kelce was going to kill it on the show, and he didn't disappoint. Kelce has the chops to be a great entertainer away from the field. Anyone that tells the mayor of a major U.S. city to know your role and shut your mouth on national television wasn't going to let down his fans from across the globe. Otherwise, thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit the like button. And until next time, goodbye.
Your voice is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about it my whole life.
I like it. And again, this is one of those things that, like, we have to find something almost as a joke to poke fun at. But it's a very unique voice, and I know that Coach Reed absolutely loves it.
He does.
He calls you the voice. He calls you Froggy. Is that one other that I've heard?
He might say Froggy real quick, but the voice is his go-to, and he actually can mimic my voice like perfect.
Really?
Can you do an impression of Andy Reid doing an impression of you?
Then I'd just be talking.
Yeah.
I'd just be saying words.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
that
was
was great.
That was good job, Coach.
The best is when he got into the huddle for the first time, and you heard him try to spit out a play in that voice, and you're like, what's going on?
Bro, no, it messed me up because I was talking and, you're like looking around the huddle and I looked over and Kels was laughing. And so I had to stop calling the play. And I was like, bro, I went to him and was like, hey, just let me call the play.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm the franchise quarterback. You're going to have to get used to this.